I know most everybody here, but don't know everybody. I'm Charles Miller. I'm Ryan's father of the groom. First of all, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Sharon and I would like to welcome everybody. A lot of you came in from out of town, we know that. By the way, everybody keep eating, and they're bringing champagne and dessert out. But thanks for coming. We really hope to have a lot of fun this weekend, a big celebration. We're obviously really excited about this deal. It's all about the deal. But I read somewhere where the father of the groom is really not supposed to toast the couple directly, so I won't really do that. I'm going to kind of toast the event, and I'll leave that up to the best man or whoever's supposed to do that, best man, I guess. So we'll kind of do that together. But obviously we're very proud of Ryan and Juliet, very excited about what's happening. So as I kind of reflected on where we were, how we got here, what tonight is all about, it really comes down to family. And not just blood relations, but also friends, and it's the people that are in this room. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I'll be very brief, but I'll kind of go into what it means to me. But first of all, I'll kind of start from the beginning. The first day, New Year's Day of 2014, Ryan and I were sitting on the back porch of the Rockin' M Ranch, which most of you know the Rockin' M, not all of you, but most of you do. I'm sure you remember this. Probably enjoying a premium cigar. And we were talking about things, and he said, you know, this is 2014. He said, there's two things I want to do this year. You remember this?
I do.
He said, one is I want to learn how to fly a helicopter. The other is I want to ask Juliet to marry me. So obviously I was thrilled about both. Both extremely high risk. But high value opportunity. So, that's the business. I was optimistic. Both can kill you, but both are wonderful. So, I think it was a great thing. But anyway, we were obviously very thrilled about that. But again, reflecting on how we got here tonight and what this is all about, it really is about family. So instead of doing the toast, I'll leave that up to you, Warren, and some of the others. But for me, it started with my family. I'll give you my perspective. I was fortunate enough to be born into a wonderful family who, most of them are here tonight. My beautiful sisters, my beautiful mother, they're here somewhere out there. Yeah, I see them waving out there. So I was very fortunate to be able to be born into that family. As time went on, I actually met the most wonderful girl in the world and convinced her somehow to marry me. By the way, that is Sharon's.
His first wife.
By the way, she's my first wife. By the way, I'm not supposed to mention this, but tomorrow her first and only son is getting married, but it's also her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Sharon. But as a huge bonus, I also married into another wonderful family, the Mosing family, which are here tonight. And they are obviously, we love them to death, and they're part of my family also. So, was very fortunate there. The other family, or the friends that are here tonight, and a lot of you guys, I don't know all of the friends on Juliet's side. I know some of them, but don't know all of them. But I know all the friends on our side, on Ryan's side, and they are definitely family. And you guys all know who you are, and we love you to death. And even though the furniture in the pool and the wonderful deal, and you guys are family. And I know on Juliet's side, it's the same deal. It's wonderful, wonderful support of friends that truly are our family. So, as we're here to celebrate a new family this weekend, the new Miller family, Ryan and Juliet, I couldn't be happier to be joining another wonderful family in the Burks. We're really excited about that. Obviously, of course, in Juliet, but also their family is a wonderful family. We're really, really, really excited about that. So, as we do that, again, that's a big deal to us. It's another wonderful family. So, I'm going to make a toast to the event. And Ryan and Juliet, you guys have a fantastic foundation and tradition of strength and family. You need to continue that. We wish you all the best and want you to grow old together in a rocking chair somewhere and grow old happily together. So, toast to that. Cheers. Cheers. All right. All right, to the deal. To the deal.
So, Mindy and I are co-matron and maids of honor. And I'm Emily. This is Mindy, of course. So we're going to kind of go together because we're both pretty nervous. And and I'm not really that great at extemporaneous speaking, so just bear with me because I have it kind of jotted down. Both Mindy and I have known JB almost all our lives, and we can't begin to tell you guys how much we absolutely love her. Now, both of us are school teachers, so we're used to talking to a bunch of teenagers. I'm going to try to keep my part kind of short and sweet because if I get too mushy, I'm like in no state of I'll start crying. I cried at Sonic the other day because I forgot to Lester. I have to keep it short and sweet because I'll cry. I'm just going to say that Juliet has been such an integral part of my life personally, as a best friend, a teammate, a roommate, a confidant, everything else. And she truly is part of who I am. She's an amazing person, and I'm positive she will be an even better wife, partner, and friend to Ryan. You have both truly found something amazing in this relationship, and I'm so thrilled for your adventures to come. You guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
So now I'm going to turn it over to Minnie's got Do you want
to
the
ring the bell?
Oh, yeah. I mean, can she read
All right, so I've known Juliet since we were 4. We grew up swimming together at Club Estates. We would have gone to the same high school. I went to IWA, she went to Carroll. We would have gone to the same high school, but I freaked out at Carroll, and I was like, nah, I'm going back to IWA. Yay. But it was fine. So after college graduation, we all kind of went our separate ways. Christine in Houston, Elise, LA. I'm in Hawaii, Emily, Colorado. So we go years without seeing each other. We go months without talking to each other. But we come home for holidays, we come home for weddings, and it's like we haven't skipped a beat. You know, we pick up right where we left off after the, oh my God, you cut your hair, oh my God, you're pregnant, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then we just pick off right where we left off. And I feel like, I don't think it's because we have enough blackmail to just, I really truly think it's because we have the love, the support, the commitment that true friendships really have. And I think I'm going to start crying. That's why, Ryan, I feel like y'all's marriage is going to be perfect because we've all experienced the love and the support and commitment in our friendship with Juliet, and It's just gonna be awesome. So to the bride and groom, we love you. Welcome to the Swim Girl family.
I practiced this a few times, and it's great to see everyone that came out tonight to rehearse for Ryan and Juliet's big day. And many thanks to their parents, Hugh and Donna Burks, and Charles and Sharon Miller. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Warren Ludka, and Ryan and I have been friends, well, since almost before we could walk. In those many years, we shared some similar interests in wildlife and the outdoors. In fact, in 3rd grade, Ryan was kind enough to share some wildlife with me, which resulted in us both getting a course of rabies shots. But that didn't stop us. We continued to hunt and fish and wheel and camp. And through it all, Ryan's been like a brother to me. And I still remember the first time I saw Ryan and Juliet together, and I could tell they had a strong connection. And they talked about shooting and their wish list of guns they'd like to shoot in the future. And they were so caught up in each other's conversation that they forgot about the party that was happening around them. And when they started to date, I was lucky enough to get to know JB, and she's a blast to be around. She's energetic and driven, and I've seen how she motivates Ryan and supports him in his dreams, like becoming a helicopter pilot.
Wait a second.
Brain fart, sorry. To Ryan and Juliet, and a lifetime of happiness.
Mallory Miller. Ryan and I go way back.
Almost as far as Warren and I.
Almost as far as Warren, yeah. Well, growing up, it was just Ryan and I, and I didn't have, other than the brothers that I met through him, Warren and Clint and John and everybody, I didn't really know about how to share him. So in the beginning, it was a little difficult because I was a little harsh to Juliet. I just want to say that Juliet showed me how to share. And she showed me how to compromise, and I'm really excited that we can do that with Ryan now, and we can have our time. Because I've always wanted a sister, and I could not ask for a better one. I can learn a lot from you, and I'm really excited about that. And Ryan, I know everybody says that we look alike, and I've always denied it. But every time I look, I just basically look like you in a wig. I've just come to terms with that, really. But I really hope that when people say that we're alike, it's also a personality thing. Because you are the most important person in my life. And I hope that people look at me the way they look at you. Personality, character, kindness, everything. I hope that they mean that I am like you in that way also. And I love you, and I'm so excited I'm done.
movie's right. Good job, brother.
Okay. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, which is mostly everyone here, my name is Summer, and a little backstory, I'm from Washington State, and so I swam for the University of Arkansas, and, which, LSU, oh, okay. Yeah. So, on my recruiting trip, Juliet was my host. And, you know, when I was from Washington, I was like, I don't even know where Arkansas is. I can't even find it on a map. So I went there, which says something about the public school systems. But, so I went there, and we did our whole recruiting thing, and I think it was like the day of, or the night of, actually. Yeah. I was like, Juliet, what are we gonna do? And she's like, we're going to a bonfire. She just broke up with a guy, and we were burning all of his stuff. And that's what we did. We burned all of his stuff. And I was like, this girl's awesome. So that's 90% of the reason that I went to the university. And so Juliet was hilarious and fun, and I love her, and you guys are just going to be wonderful together. And yeah, she's a blast, and just beware if you ever piss her off. Your stuff may go misplaced. Cheers!
You got the hellfire
I hate public speaking. I majored in it, which tells you about the University of I'm just kidding. Charles hit it on the nail, and I. Oh my God! It's so dusty in here. For the past month, all I've been saying is everyone that we love the most is gonna all be in the same room for one night. And I'm so happy to have both sides, Sharon and Charles's family, and both my mom and dad's side. I can hear the laughter, so we maybe strategically place people at certain tables to strike up conversation, and it worked. But no, it's been this whole journey. It's been a crazy, wonderful ride, because it's funny because not up until about a year ago, I was calling Sharon and Charles Mr. and Mrs. Millers, and Ryan was still calling my parents Mr. and Mrs. Burks. And at this point, it's like, I ain't got time to type out Miss. I'm like, Sharon, what are we doing? So,
And I like it better.
Thank you.
So, oh gosh, I'm so thankful to be married into such a wonderful family. Like Mallory said, she never had a sister. Well, I've never had anything except my girlfriends. Mindy was the best, or next best thing I had to a sister, because we grew up a block away, our poor parents. But, and then Emily and I, roommates all throughout college. I don't know how we made it out alive. But there's just, it's been wonderful getting to know you, Mallory, through the ups and downs and whatever. It's just, you're a beautiful person inside and out. And I appreciate all your help. And for throwing a wicked bachelorette party. It's so But on behalf of Ryan and I, we just want to say thank you all for coming. And tomorrow is going to be wonderful. It's going to be a blast. Don't let me fall at the church. And don't let me rip my dress. So, cheers to the Burks and Miller family coming together and becoming one.
Good job, Ryan. No, I don't really like speeches either, but I do want to say that we both appreciate all y'all coming out, and we're so grateful to have so many friends and family that are willing to come in town from as far as Sweden and Hawaii and all other places to come celebrate this landmark in our lives with us. And we're so grateful for every single one of y'all. And thank y'all. Here's to y'all
Yeah.
for coming out
Y'all.
and making this night.
You need the bell?
I don't do speeches. No.
Okay.
So, to introduce myself to everyone that doesn't know me, my name's Eric Mosing, Ryan's cousin, and I got the best godmother, Nanny Sharon, in the world. I thought I was Ryan's best cousin, but he sat me at the Arkansas table. That means that or someone else is making the decisions. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. I don't know. So, blast from the past. I guess I don't even know how old I was whenever I used to do this. Every year during the summer, I used to go to Nanny Sharon and Uncle Charles' house for what, a week, 2 weeks sometimes?
Not long enough.
Yeah, not long enough. I think I even flew commercial by myself. We're kind of being proud of that, I guess. But that was a lot of the time I spent with Ryan before the college time and all that stuff. And this is seriously one of my favorite stories. And Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong in any because it was a long time ago. But we were just playing around at the house, doing what we do, and we decided, they have a big what you call it, atrium or breezeway in the middle of the house. We decided to throw a football back and forth across the atrium, and one of us didn't throw it perfectly, and it hit the ground, and it jumped over, and it hit this egg.
Oh my God.
Porcelain egg.
Porcelain or ceramic egg that Nanny Sharon had painted. And it hit the egg, and it broke the egg. And so, immediately survival mode kicks in. We pick up the porcelain pieces, bring them upstairs to Ryan's drawer that had all of the other broken stuff in the house. But Ryan was like, man, I just don't know about this one. I think this one's gonna be bad. And so Nanny Sharon comes home, and we were I don't even know where we were. It wasn't but 5 or 10 minutes, and all of a sudden I hear just Ryan from across the house, and that was it. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. She realized that the egg wasn't where it was, and so Ryan had to fess up to. I don't know what she actually told her as to what happened, but
I probably said it was Eric.
I think it was a pretty heated. I say heated. A one-sided heated conversation, if you want to call it that. So Ryan comes back, and it's my favorite line, and maybe one of my the best ways to explain Ryan's personality is he walks and he goes, "Well, that went well." And I was just couldn't meet a more easygoing dude. Just got chewed out for 10 minutes, and all he could say was that went well. I've obviously Juliet in the last couple years got to spend a good bit of time with you, and you're a great girl. Never thought that I say never thought. That's not the right words. Because I knew Ryan would find someone. But it just surprises you when he does. And the one thing that is for certain is you definitely make him happy, and that's what means the most to us. So to Ryan and Juliet.
I don't think all my cries are out yet, so. My name's Amanda. I'm one of Juliet's bridesmaids. I've known her since about 2009. And I think I speak for her when I say that I thought this would never happen. Gone through countless holidays with Juliet where we thought it was going to happen and it didn't. Valentine's Days, Christmases, birthdays, still no ring.
Meanwhile, everyone else in this
And all the other family getting married. She goes to everybody's weddings with no ring on. However, I was fortunate enough to be there the weekend that he did decide to do it in Fredericksburg. We went under the premise of celebrating Juliet's birthday last year in Fredericksburg, and up until the night before, Friday night, Ryan was still cracking jokes about how people who get married are stupid and always
Wow, good words in the mouth there.
We were teasing him the night before, and Juliet busts into my room the next morning, Saturday morning at about 8 a.m. with a ring on her finger and says, "Amanda, look what happened." And I could not believe it. I was still waking up, and I just immediately started crying and thought it was such a joke, but he did it. I can't believe it, but it was wonderful, and I was so happy to be a part of it that weekend. It was such a surprise, and it was amazing, and so thank you so much for including me in that weekend. Thank you so much for having me in your lives. I love y'all. I'm next in line. Juliet and I joked that we're sister wives, but Ryan, I love you. You're like a brother. Thank you so much for including me in your family. It's been amazing, and I'm so happy to be a part of this, so cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
All right, come around.
Thank you.
One of us.
So I'm really happy to be here, and it's always been a blessing to be part of y'all's family. Speak up. Yeah, it is. The
one time he's quiet.
Anyways. I guess the children's always experiences. I'm sorry. So Ryan and I, and Clint, Warren, everybody, we always grew up doing really stupid stuff.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, so, and I'm going to build up to a point, but I'm going to tell a story about one time we were working on Clint's Eagle project because we were so outstanding. And it had to come out.
Dang it.
So Ryan ended up finding an old toy gun that we used to play with at Clint's house. Oh my God. And just thought it'd be a great idea to drive to Clint's house waving it out the window. to get a glimpse of the thug life. And somebody didn't think it was very funny. So somebody ended up calling the cops on us and following us. It had this like SWAT team come and assault us. Had us all handcuffed on the ground. The guys with shotguns in our face. "Where's the gun? Where's the gun?" And here Ryan in the driveway saying, "It's in the back of the Suburban." It's just a toy. So that was kind of like, luckily no charges were pressed, right? And, that was kind of one of the highlights of our high school stupidity that's on record with our parents.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Nothing's going to resurface. But
It will.
So in all the stupid things we've done, though, Ryan has done plenty of smart things, including meeting Juliet and asking her to marry him. So here's to y'all. So happy, long, happy, and blessed marriage.
Cheers.
And,
Rickman needs a belt.
So, my name is Rickman Conley, and I wrote a little speech here just to talk about to our family and friends. It needs oh no, this isn't it. Whoops. So first we need to talk about this. Yeah, we've been hearing that all night. No, honestly, I've known Ryan for a while, you know, since I can basically remember cognizant memories with Eric. He's been a very loyal friend and a great guy, and I really want to tell you that. I appreciate that. Juliet has been amazing since I've known her, and more especially than that, she's been an amazing friend to my wife, Kristen. I mean, you've accepted her with open arms, and I love the relationship that y'all have together. I've known Ryan and Warren for a while. We actually went to LSU together, if anybody can remember that. Long time ago. True story, Eric and I thought Warren's last name was Miller for a while. We actually called him Warren Miller. It was a joke. I mean, that's how close Warren and Ryan were. And I can honestly respect that level of friendship and camaraderie. No, but you know, just as a married man myself recently, they say to give some advice to a newly married couple. So, right. So some advice would be basically learn how to compromise, okay? Because you're not going to get everything you want, and you're not going to get everything you want, but you need to learn how to live together. And I feel 100% that you'll be able to do that. And secondly, I've used this quote one time before, and I'll use it again because it's one of my favorites. But may your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. So, cheers to the couple.
Here.
I'm Brent Nosing. I'm Ryan's first cousin. We're from Louisiana. We have a special relationship with us for Eric and Vaughn, myself. The distances just never seem to hold us apart. I mean, it's like, look at the hobbies we've shared over the years and continuously, you know, from RC cars and Jeeps and, you know, hunting and now helicopters, which I'm a fixed wing pilot, so helicopters kind of freak me out a little bit, but we'll work on the fixed wing stuff. So, it's, you know, I couldn't be happier for you and Juliet. You fit right in with the family, and the girls love you, and we love you both, and we couldn't be happier. Thank you for having us, and cheers to Ryan and Juliet.
Cheers.
I should go into show business. Now listen, we've heard from Warren, we've heard from Summer, and I'm sitting over here and thinking, now they don't even know who the father of the bride is. I just wanted to say hi, I'm Hugh Burke, I'll see you now. But anyway, you cannot imagine how much we love Ryan. I'm serious. He was definitely a blessing coming into our life. Just like Juliet was a blessing from God for giving her to us. So anyway, in closing, like I was saying, Ryan, as you go through life, that road is not always going to be, and Juliet, that road is not always going to be straight and smooth. There's going to be a lot of curves in it. There's going to be a lot of bumps. But I can truthfully say, with your faith in God and the love of your family and friends, that road gets straighter again and it smooths out. Thank you. I can't pick a better person for a son-in-law than Ryan Miller and family of Charles and Sharon. Thank y'all.
We're campaigning. I could probably say something about everyone in this room, but
Please don't.
no. I want everyone to raise their glass as high as you can and holler and clap as loud as you can, because two people in here, Captain
Oh, it's on now.
Nicholas Fusilier just returned from Afghanistan for the second time this year.
Wow.
And my beautiful cousin Jamie just completed chemo 2 weeks ago.
since Brooks is made odd now. Captain Nick Fusilier. Yeah, it's a little weird to say that. Oh, wow. So I haven't known Brooks that long, or Ryan for that fact. I got about 6 years. About 4 or 6 years.
When we first started dating.
So I don't really know what story comes up. Is it the watermelon story or? The first time I met Ryan's sister when I given them the flag from Afghanistan for my first tour, and she was a little heated with me because I've given her mom like one of the best Christmas gifts ever. Or explaining to Brooks and her parents of the difference on my palms and the other side of my head. Basically, try to find me later on tonight or tomorrow, then I will give you that story. Basically, all joking aside, Brooks, it's been a pleasure. It's been really fun from driving around roundabouts 15 times to sharing Family Guy stories. And to this day, when my soldiers come in and tell me goodnight, like when we're deployed, I'm just like, good night, everybody. Like, nobody understands why this is so funny to me, but if you ever seen the episode, you know. But seriously though, it's really weird when you graduate and everybody's like, oh, we're gonna keep in contact with each other and we'll be friends forever. Especially like on the smaller side of the family, on the Army side, from the guys and girls that I commissioned with. But I can truly say that Brooks has definitely been there through both of my deployments, sending me boxes of morale. That it doesn't suck that bad. You're gonna come home in like 8 months. It's almost over. So definitely, thank you for that. And Ryan, you've been great since I've met you. I mean, for my first party after recommission, and watching my friends Burley and Creech stumble around y'all's grounds, and losing a few people, and so on and so forth. You just fit right in. Like, I can honestly say that I don't get close to a lot of people, but you guys are like seriously amazing. And thank you for inviting me to this and giving me the opportunity to come and share this event with both sides of the family. Cheers.
All right.
Guys.
Here. Thank you for your service. Thank you, sir. I haven't heard anybody call Paul from here.
Are you gonna do it with us? Will you do it with us?
I'll give you one move.
Oh, see? You'll give me one too?
I will.
Go for it.
I don't know how to do it. You have to do it with
I
me.
called the hogs like 80 times at our rehearsal dinner. And so I promised Juliet that we were going to do it at hers. So everybody, even LSU fans, especially LSU fans, put it together and let's call those hogs!
That's love. Doing what needs to get done sometimes, So, again, so excited. This is so fun, and love both of y'all and y'all's families, and thank y'all again. So, cheers. Cheers.